Hi lovely people. Well, Tessa is out. She's looking extremely dark if you can see her at the moment. If I stand up I block the light, so I'm trying to stay out of it a bit. But she is really quite dark. So she is very much in shed, or going into shed, because she's darkening down. But she still wanted to actually come out today, so I thought, well, that's okay. I'll pick up the camera and we'll get a little bit of a video of Tessa being out here and exploring the climbing area that she does, and very much enjoys. I think what I see with having the jungle gym, or well, not the jungle gym was the starting point with my snakes, was getting them out and letting them climb on that to begin with. As young ones, they very much got used to that being life here, was coming on out and going on the jungle gym and climbing on that for quite a long period of time, of course resting in between as well. But yeah, it did all start there. And so my brain processed all of that, and inside of me I'm saying, what else can I do? What can I set up for them to enjoy as they get bigger? And hence, of course, the climbing area became up here on the roof, which they love being high, up off the ground. They really do quite like it. And as you can see, Miss Lily's over there, of course, all settled in. Tessa has only just come on out, so she'll eventually make her way over there, but probably settle in the upper area to where Lily is now, and that is where they'll stay for the day. Tessa and Lily are both due for a feed, so Tessa goes home for her feed, and Lily, of course, I will feed up there if she so chooses to be fed up there. And then I just leave her for a little while and just pick her up, as you've seen, quite gently put her home. Tessa tends to be a little bit more like, is there more food? Lily doesn't, so hence why I do put Tessa home. She's going to totally climb up there, as I said. Very much likes the height of things. She's contemplating whether she can actually physically, or if that pole will physically hold her. Is it safe? Is it secure for me to lean on, to grip onto, to all of that stuff? So I'm trying to climb up on my couch so I can just get a little bit closer. Once upon a time, doing this with Tessa, she would instantly go into defensive mode with me, but as you can see, that is just not on her mind anymore these days. Has become my very, very chilled and relaxed girl. I'm trying to get some belly for you, because her belly is just beautiful with the orange flecks through it. So I can't really get it. She's not really in that best position, or I'm not, and my camera also tends not to focus too well. But yeah, the black and the orange flecks that go down is just are really incredible. They are just, to me, they are a big snake. Most definitely. Do not think you're going to get a Bredl and it's going to be a small snake. Neither in girth. They can be quite girthy and very, very long, which is Tessa, and she is only 2 years old. And this isn't, of course, me overfeeding her whatsoever. Tessa tonight will get one jumbo rat. She's just tasting everybody else that's been up here and explores too at the moment. But yeah, she gets a jumbo rat at this particular point, and I will leave her, 10 days, generally about 10 days, because the jumbo rat it's not a great big massive rat that's the size of her girth. It's close to 3/4 size of her girth, but I leave her about 10 days, and then the next feed she actually gets 2 extra large rats, and I let her go a couple of weeks on that feed, and that seems to be working quite well. And over winter, of course, when they've slowed down a little bit, you can go fortnight to fortnight with no matter what you're actually feeding them. So, but this time of the year, even in shed, they're still very active, and they still want to come out and exercise because it's been their life and it's been a part of their routine. It's been consistent for them. It's just what they do and what they know that they can actually do, and it stays in their brain. Their memory is incredible. They know what is in this room, and Lily is a great one for that, to kind of decide to explore something that wasn't there, and it does check it out to find out exactly what it is before she moves on. So anyway, there's Tessa out and about, which of course is my life. Snakes out and about, just doing what they would like to do. I get plenty of time where I get to just physically hold them. I don't need to hold them all the time. I would have loved to have got Oscar out, but he's in a bad mood today. So, Oscar, my little coastal, yeah, he is just in an extremely bad mood and refused to come out. I mean, a difference between I don't really want to come out to I do not want to come out, Mum. And I will quickly, before I go, Leo, Lily, miserable Sonny, who's been moody all day. Has even put herself in her cage. I think I've said that, but she has. That's very unusual for Sonny to actually do. But there's Oscar. And like I said, totally refused to come out, and yeah, I wasn't going to do the fight with him. He only shed yesterday, so I think he's kind of like saying, can I just have a rest please, Mum? I'm tired. I'll try and zoom in for you so you might see him a little bit better, because they just look beautiful after their shed, but he is refusing to come out and show you how beautiful he looks. So he's in a bit of a mood today. It must be something's in the air, and as you know, here Well, that's his shed. I think it's the first time he hasn't made a mess in his shed as he's shedding. So I've never really kept any of Oscar's sheds before. I've got a Mayer's and so forth hanging around here. But a nice clean shed, except for I've lost his tail piece. So it's somewhere in there, and I've looked, and he was getting more annoyed the more I looked. I could see he was getting more and more annoyed at me. So I kind of went, I'm out of here, buddy. Yeah, see you later. And Jesse, I've offered to come out. There he is. Offered for him to come out, and he was kind of like, no, I don't want to come out either. So I thought, well, okay, but I opened the door, and no, Tessa was quite happy to bring herself on out. So she's the good one today, and in a good mood, as is Lily. So guys, you take care of yourself, your family, your friends, your snakes, and all your animals. Ciao.